court is slightly larger than a basketball court, measuring approximately 131 by 66 feet, with a 20-foot goal area, often called the crease or D-zone, where only the goalkeeper is allowed. Players advance the ball by dribbling and passing, similar to basketball, but the ball is smaller and easier to handle. The game is divided into two 30-minute halves, with the team scoring the most goals by the end of the game winning. In the next sections, we'll dive deeper into how the game flows, the key rules, player positions, and strategies. By the end of this video, you'll understand why handball is one of the most dynamic and intense sports out there. Now that we've covered the basics, let's dive into how a handball game actually unfolds. Every match begins with a throw-off, where one team starts with the ball at center court, passing it to a teammate to kick off the action. From this moment on, the game moves at a rapid pace, with teams continuously attacking and defending. Once a team gains possession of the ball, they must move quickly, as there is no specific shot clock, like in basketball. However, the referees enforce a passive play rule, meaning a team can't just hold on to the ball without making an attempt to attack. If the referees signal passive play, the team must shoot on goal within a few passes or risk losing possession. One of the most important aspects of handball is the 6-meter goal area, which only the goalkeeper can enter. Field players must shoot from outside this area unless they are airborne, meaning they can jump into the area and release the ball before landing. This rule creates exciting moments where players leap towards the goal to score, adding a unique element to the game. Players are allowed to dribble the ball, but there are some key restrictions. For example, a player can only take up to 3 steps without dribbling, and after dribbling, they must pass or shoot within 3 steps. This keeps the game moving and forces players to think quickly. Fouls are another critical aspect of handball. Unlike basketball, where minor contact can result in a foul, handball is more physical, and body contact is allowed as long as it's aimed at obstructing the opponent and not causing harm. However, fouls like holding, pushing, or hitting are penalized. For minor infractions, the opposing team is awarded a free throw taken from the spot of the foul. More severe fouls can result in a 2-minute suspension for the offending player, leaving their team short-handed, similar to ice hockey. If a foul occurs while a player is in a clear scoring opportunity, the referee may award a 7-meter throw, similar to a penalty shot in soccer. This is taken from the 7-meter line, and it's just the shooter versus the goalkeeper. These moments are often game changers and add a lot of tension to the match. Next, we'll look at the different player positions and their roles on the court. Now that you're familiar with the rules, let's explore the different player positions and strategies that make handball such a thrilling sport. Understanding these roles will deepen your appreciation of the game's tactics and the skills required by each player. First, let's start with the goalkeeper, arguably the most crucial player on the team. The goalkeeper is the only player allowed inside the 6-meter area and is responsible for stopping shots from the opposing team. They need excellent reflexes, agility, and the ability to read the game. A great goalkeeper can be the difference between victory and defeat, making crucial saves during the match. The 6 field players are typically divided into 3 backcourt players, 2 wing players, and 1 pivot. Backcourt players include the left back, center back, also known as the playmaker, and right back. These players are usually taller and have strong shooting arms, as they are the primary attackers from long range. The center back acts as the playmaker, directing the offense, setting up plays, and often initiating attacks. The left and right backs flank the center back and are responsible for powerful shots from the backcourt or for penetrating the defense. Wing players consist of the left wing and right wing, positioned near the sidelines. These players are typically the fastest on the team and excel in quick, sharp movements. Wings are responsible for fast breaks, where they sprint down the court to receive long passes and score quick goals. They also take sharp-angled shots from the sides of the court, using their speed and agility to outmaneuver defenders. The pivot, also known as the line player, plays near the opponent's goal, often inside or just outside the 6-meter area. The pivot's role is to create space, set screens, and disrupt the defense, allowing teammates to shoot or drive towards the goal. The pivot also needs to be strong and have good ball handling skills to hold off defenders and score from close range. In terms of strategy, handball is a team sport that requires precise coordination. Offensive strategies often revolve around quick ball movement and creating space for open shots. Teams use various tactics, like the fast break, where they capitalize on a turnover or missed shot by quickly advancing the ball down the court for an easy goal. Another common strategy is the pick and roll, where a backcourt player uses a screen set by the pivot to break free from a defender and take a shot. Defensively, teams usually adopt either a man-to-man or a zone defense. In man-to-man defense, each defender is responsible for marking a specific opponent, focusing on preventing them from receiving the ball or taking a shot. In a zone defense, players cover specific areas of the court, shifting as a unit to block passing lanes and shots. The most common zone defense in handball is the 6 to 0 formation, where all defenders line up along the 6-meter 6-meter line, making it difficult for the offense to penetrate. Another key defensive strategy is the pressing defense, where defenders actively challenge the ball handler, trying to force errors or turnovers. This aggressive style of defense can disrupt the flow of the opponent's offense and lead to fast break opportunities. Now that we've covered the rules, player positions, and strategies, let's visualize how these elements come together in a real handball match. Imagine two teams, the Thunderbolts and the Lightning, facing off in a high-stakes game. The match begins with a throw-off. The Thunderbolts gain possession and immediately start advancing the ball up the court. The center back takes charge, directing the offense. He passes to the left back, who makes a quick move towards the goal, but is met by a strong defense. Recognizing the pressure, the left back passes to the pivot, who is tightly guarded near the 6-meter line. The pivot, using his strength and positioning, holds off the defender and quickly passes back to the center back, who has moved into an open space. The center back, seeing an opportunity, takes a powerful shot from just outside the 9-meter line. The ball flies past the defenders, but the Lightning's goalkeeper is ready, making a spectacular save. The ball rebounds to the Lightning's right wing, who immediately initiates a fast break. Sprinting down the sideline, she receives a long pass from the goalkeeper and has a clear path to the goal. With only the Thunderbolts goalkeeper to beat, she jumps into the air and releases the ball just before landing inside the 6-meter area. The shot is perfectly placed, and the Lightning score the first goal of the game. As the game progresses, both teams demonstrate a mix of offensive creativity and defensive resilience. The Thunderbolts, looking to even the score, employ a pick-and-roll strategy. The center back uses a screen set by the pivot to break free from his defender, creating just enough space to take a shot. This time, the ball sails into the top corner of the net, leveling the score. On the defensive side, the Thunderbolts shift to a 6 neo-zone defense, focusing on blocking the Lightning's shooting lanes and preventing passes to the pivot. The Lightning respond by moving the ball quickly around the perimeter, trying to find a gap. Their left back sees an opening and drives towards the goal, but the Thunderbolts' defense collapses on her, forcing a difficult shot that goes wide. In the final minutes of the first half, the intensity ramps up. The Thunderbolts are awarded a 7-meter throw after one of their players is fouled while in a clear scoring position. The center back steps up to take the shot. The arena falls silent as he faces the goalkeeper. He feints a low shot, then quickly flicks the ball high into the net, scoring a crucial goal just before the halftime whistle. The second half begins with both teams adjusting their strategies. The Lightning, trailing by 2 goals, decide to press more aggressively on defense, trying to force turnovers. Their plan works as they steal the ball from the Thunderbolts' right wing and immediately launch another fast break. This time, the Thunderbolts goalkeeper anticipates the shot, making a crucial save to maintain their lead. As the clock winds down, the game becomes even more intense. The Thunderbolts, now ahead by just 1 goal, slow down their offense, using the full 30 seconds allowed for each possession to run down the clock. The Lightning, desperate to equalize, apply relentless pressure, but the Thunderbolts' disciplined defense holds strong. With just seconds remaining, the Lightning have one last chance to tie the game. They execute a quick passing play, getting the ball to their right back, who has a clear shot at the goal. The crowd holds its breath as he shoots, but the Thunderbolts goalkeeper dives, making an incredible save to secure the victory. We hope this video has provided you with a clear and comprehensive introduction to handball. If you have any questions or want to share your thoughts on the game, feel free to leave a comment below. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our future sports guides. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.